Today I'm going to show you guys the best way to get the new Chococat backpack. This one is a new limited UGC and it is so freaking cute. But this one's a little different than most. So here are some tips and tricks that will hopefully help you get it faster before it runs out. The sad part about this UGC is that it does not have a very big stock. It only has 8,000. It's been out for 2 days now and it has gone down by 100. So that's probably what you're kind of looking at. But the more people are spinning and the more days it pass, the more that is going to be claimed. Let me give you guys some tips and tricks so you can get it hopefully before it runs out. Honestly, the best thing you can do to increase your chances of getting this backpack is to be early every day and spin it. So after you did your 5 spins a day, they did add a timer so you can see when you will get more spins. And I would figure out what that time is for you because you are going to want to join when you get those 5 spins again as early as possible so you can spin it and hopefully get the backpack faster than the people who aren't joining right away. Honestly, that is going to be a really big help to getting this backpack since it has such a low stock and it's kind of based off of luck and what you are going to land on. The first time I spun on my main account, I was lucky and I got most of my spaces filled out, but it was not the rarer ones. The rarer ones are going to be less likely to land on since they are only like 8%. There's one that's 1.8 and then there's one that is 0.2%. So the 0.2% is going to be the one that is going to be the hardest to land on. But hopefully you get lucky and actually land on that one. The day reset for me, so now I have 5 more spins and it looks like a little over 100 has been claimed for the very first day. By the time this video comes out, it'll be a little bit more, but I feel like that's pretty good. So it might not go as fast as you think it will, but the more people are spinning and the more days that pass, it's definitely going to disappear because people are waiting for this to refresh every day so they have 5 more spins. And the longer it's out, the more likely people are going to land on these more rarer ones. But if you are doing all the tips that I give you guys, then you definitely can get it. So you just have to join the game early enough so you can spin, and then the more likely chances you are going to get it. But I have another 5 spins for today. Yesterday I spun and I actually only got 4 spaces. I landed on a duplicate and I got a ticket for doing that. So the duplicate UGC pieces will be converted into one draw coupon, which is the gotcha tickets. But I want to spin again today just to see if I can land on the rarer ones, and we can kind of see how likely it might be to land on these since we did the first spins the first day. So let's do it. Let's see what we get. Let's hope we get a rare one. That would be nice. Okay, we got... Oh, I just got a ticket. I think I got it from that. Dang it. Okay, we got 20%. That is the one you're most likely to land on. We want the 10s, the 8s, the 1.8, or the 0.2 especially. No, another ticket. See, you could be lucky and you could land on one of the rarer ones. I'm just not getting lucky right now. Let's try it again. Can we please at least get 10? Come on. We got another 20%. I'm not getting lucky. That's okay though. I don't plan on actually claiming it on this account. This is just to kind of see. Okay, we opened up another space though. We got 10%. So that means I have 4 more to go. I only have 1 more spin though. Let's hope we actually get something we're missing though. Let's see. And we got... Nah, another 20. Dang it. Ooh, reset time. So it does tell you when it is going to reset. So in 22 hours, I would definitely figure out what time that is going to be for you guys. So you can get right back in right when it refreshes, get those 5 spins again, and then you are more likely to get it before it runs out. That is the main thing that is going to help you a lot with this UGC is just being early, because everyone is going to try and be early if you're trying to get this UGC before it runs out. But good luck with this. We did open up 1 more square with 5 more spins, so more than likely that'll probably be something you are going to get. So the next day maybe we'd get something a little rarer, and the more spins you spin, the more likely you're going to land on the rarer ones. So it might take a couple days, it might even take a week. Oh, let's hope it's not going to be a week though. Hopefully you guys can get really lucky and land on these guys. For me, I would have to give it another day. And more than likely, that's probably what you're going to have to do too. But hopefully you can land on the 0.2 because that is the rarest one. And the one that's probably going to be the hardest to land on. But it does not look like we got lucky today. We only got one extra space opened up. So this is what makes it take days to try and get because there are unlikely to land on. But I do like it. I think it's kind of fun. I like the puzzle pieces. It's kind of different from most of them. Sometimes you have to do some complicated tasks and grindy tasks like get a bunch of diamonds. So I think this one is kind of cool to kind of switch it up a little bit. But it's kind of sad it does have a low stock. But being there early and doing your spins as early as possible is going to be the most helpful. And of course the diamonds too, because you do need 200 diamonds to do one spin and you can only spin 5 times. So that means you're going to have 1,000 diamonds ready to spin right when it comes out. So if you spend all your diamonds and you don't have enough to do your next spins, at least 1,000, you need at least 1,000 to do your next 5 spins, then I would go ahead and grind for diamonds. You can get 1,000 diamonds per day luckily, so you can get the right amount to spin. But I would definitely try and get your daily diamonds and have enough diamonds so you can spin and actually get this UGC. If you don't have the diamonds and you join and have your 5 spins, then you would have to sit and grind. And it might be a little stressful if you're trying to get it before it runs out. So just having them prepared will help a lot and you won't have to grind and spin at the same time, since that would take a while. I do have a video about how to get more diamonds and I would recommend watching it so you can get your max amount of diamonds per day and you can do all your spins per day. So definitely would recommend already having them saved up before the refresh starts, just so you can get in, spin, and not have to worry about grinding and trying to get the rare puzzle pieces. You can just instantly spin and then it will be less likely to run out while you're trying to get diamonds. That would suck if you didn't have enough diamonds and it like runs out while you're trying to grind for them. So definitely have them already prepared for the next day. But it really just counts on luck because you do need those rare spaces, but the more you're spinning, the more likely you're gonna land on them. So just make sure that you are joining right when it refreshes, just so you can get in and get that backpack as fast as possible. Those are some tips I have for you. If you have any tips, you can leave them down below in the comments, and hopefully they will be helpful for some people. This UGC is super adorable though. I definitely recommend trying and getting it. I hope you guys enjoy this video and I hope you guys can get this adorable Chococat backpack. It'll probably take you a few days. I'm going to say like 4 or 5, maybe even a week to get this backpack. Again, it just is based on how lucky you are when you do your spins. Let me know if you already gotten it though. Maybe you were lucky enough to get it in just 2 days. That is so awesome if you were able to, but that is pretty lucky. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye!